What's up, everybody? It's me, Michael Magneto 7 Crawford, and I'm here to invite you to get my book, Playbook to Production, Volume 1. This book discusses the fundamentals of how to become a music producer in today's industry. It covers things like how to monetize your music, how to stand out amongst the crowd, even how to pick the proper gear. If you want to be serious about becoming a music producer today, cop that book. Peace.
Let's go! Watch this. Here you go. This is hard! Welcome to the MAD LUCRATIVE Podcast. Welcome to the MAD LUCRATIVE Podcast. I am your host, the one, the only, the A to the... No, it's not. Yeah, I'm about to misspell my own name. I said the A. But I'm your host, Magneto 7, in the building. Woo! Along with my co-host, the one, the only...
Sean J.
Thanks
for having me.
Yo, I be getting too hyped. Like... How do I get an A for Magneto? Like
A plus, man. Grade A Magneto.
I go with it. But my week was great. My weekend was great. Hopefully yours was.
It was good, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a really good weekend so far.
Yo, matter of fact, okay. So we got a lot to discuss this pod, right? A lot of I'm gonna try not to cuss in the first 10 minutes because I did have somebody was like, y'all did a lot of cussing this episode.
Really?
Last episode we did a little bit of cussing.
We're getting checked by the audience.
Y'all are checking us, but it's cool.
It's cool. We need to be checked.
It's cool.
Yeah.
But you did a lot of this weekend.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I just said okay. That's the only cuss word I'm gonna give. The only one, I promise.
To me, it isn't really like a.
Okay.
I don't know.
So this is a good one. This is good. Let's start the pod with this. So what is considered a good cuss word? Let's see cuss words. Okay.
Damn. Yeah.
Is something technically.
Yeah.
Is
I know in America, like the biggest one would be the C word, to be honest. Like you'd never call someone that.
A cock?
Not like.
Yeah, I mean, does
but
that hit hard?
But in Australia,
like
they call friends that.
Really?
Yeah, in Australia.
Okay. All right. So we got shit. We got damn.
Just said we wouldn't.
Okay. We're not gonna say that one. I'm gonna put bleeps.
Here's my list.
Okay. Yes, your list. Okay. So
I mean, the F word is universally like
the
worst one when you're a kid, but then you grow up and it's like sentence seasoning. It's just.
I mean,
but everything.
So okay, what is considered a good one though? Like okay, for me.
Yeah.
I love compound cuss words.
Yeah.
I don't say GD because I'm a Christian. You know. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
But
like that's some shit.
Yeah, like that. Right. So I be looking like, okay, can I say this one back to back? But I don't know. So okay, we got that one. When we say dick and balls, is that a cuss word?
Yeah, dick.
Or is it inappropriate?
Dick would be for sure. Are we doing like middle school level? Because then I couldn't say any of that when I was a kid. Couldn't say dick.
Okay.
Couldn't say like all that kind of.
Okay. So let's say we're gonna go with dick. We're gonna dick and balls. Frank and Beans.
Dick and balls.
We're gonna go with what else? I'm getting it out because if they don't know,
Yeah.
I'm Petty Man Jack sometimes.
Petty Man Jack.
So if you try to check me on the pod, I'm gonna come for you.
He's just gonna do it more.
I'm gonna do it more. So okay, listen. I know they're like, oh, cringy.
Shit. Piss.
Ooh,
Bastard used to be.
okay.
One.
Let's say this one. Okay, when you say, we're not talking about a female. We're talking about you're acting like.
Be a
Oh yeah.
Be a little.
Yeah. So
well, little is different than.
little.
You could be a and be like, nah. People are still, like, oh, we don't with that guy. Do kind of.
Okay.
Little
Pussy.
Kind
See, in the
same
black,
as little bitch.
now see, I don't know. Do white people say pussy? It's black always say, "Why look at that pussy ass right here?"
So put like PUSSEY. Pussy.
pussy ass. Pussy. But what we're saying, because I have a lot of white listeners too now.
Yeah, you do.
We say pussy ass. That's what it is. It's,
Pussy ass.
but we just put them together. Yeah. Pussy ass. So we got that one. I think that's all our cuss words.
That's just because you say anything enough, you're gonna learn to like conjunct it. You know, it's gonna be quicker because it's slang at that point. Pussy ass.
Like we don't say motherfucker. We say motherfucker. Yeah. Motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker right here.
Motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Motherfucker. They literally you take like 8 syllables out of it.
Yeah, you take 8 syllables.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Yo, okay, so now that we got your attention, yo, I know my mom probably listens to this pod, but like, if she tries to play it in her beauty salon, her clients probably be like, "Oh my god!"
Just tell her to skip the first 3 minutes.
I didn't know Mike cussed that much.
Only for this right now. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get all of the preliminaries out the way. So if we do touch them, if we happen to say one of these cuss words along the way, just know we told you the premise of the cuss word.
Yeah.
Shit, damn, motherfucker, dick and balls. No, dick and balls. Why is that so funny for us?
I'm trying to think about ones in Britain, because they have ones that we'd say here all the time, but over there it's like, oh God.
I've heard my Jamaican friends say blood clot.
Blood clot.
Like,
talking about what?
Bloody blood clot. Bloody blood clot. It's blood clot. Man. Like that's how it sounds.
Damn.
Like, it's hilarious to me. I'm sorry.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah. And I think that's like motherfucker and
oh wow.
Stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, a blood clot is actively worse than a motherfucker, you know.
Yo, okay, all right. I'm having too much fun. Just too much fun. Okay. So we normally start the episodes with the weekend wrap-ups, but Sean.
Yeah.
After last week's pod, Sean decided to go to a black skating rink.
Why is it gotta be a black
It's
skating
black.
rink?
It's hella black.
Yeah, it is.
And
I think I was the only white guy other than like one old man and his wife. Cute couple. But that was it.
But yo, okay, so Sean tells me and my wife, yeah, I'm gonna go to the skate rink. I'm not gonna say the name of the skate rink. Somebody might get offended. But he says, yo, I'm gonna go to the skate rink. It's up here, up the street. And I'm like, up the street from here? Like, okay,
and I was like, no, like 10 minutes away, drops name of the street.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, if you're going to Lil 5, okay, cool, yeah. Lil 5.
You think where I went is more hood than Lil 5? Really?
Lil 5 has nothing on that.
Damn.
So I thought he was going to Lil 5. I was like, okay, cool, go to Lil 5. That's the skateboards, it's the bike riders.
I just didn't see it.
If you go to Lil 5, it's chill.
Oh, I know, Lil 5 is always chill.
But if you go to where you went,
really?
Oh yeah, it's going down.
I guess I did not know.
He didn't know.
I'm glad I left before I saw it.
So he tells us where he's going, and Shamil's like,
and then she laughed. I go, what's that mean? I go, well, hold on. Why are you laughing? Why? What's up? What is there something there I should know about? Did they charge? Did they charge too much? Like, I was like, what's wrong?
They're gonna charge you for everything that's in your car.
Yeah, probably.
It's not gonna be in your car when you get back.
No.
But anyway, tell us about your episode at the skating rink.
Yeah,
just break it down from beginning to end. Tell us about it.
I was gonna meet like 3 friends there. I pull up, and I'm like, this can't be it. It's like, there's no way. This thing looks like the sign's about to fall off. I was like, this cannot be where we're going. So I don't call her. I'm like, I check the address again. I go, this is it. I'm like, this is the address. So I wait for her to pick up or pull up.
Right.
She gets out. We kind of like, her and her friend, I'm talking to them, hanging out. We walk in, we're like, okay, all right. It's not really sketch yet. People are kind of hanging out in the parking lots, but that's just Atlanta.
Daytime.
People just hang out in parking lots.
Right.
We go in. First thing we see is a big ass sign, like the size of your guitar on the wall. Fucking like huge sign that says.
Sign say?
The sign, man, it was literally like not if but when people break into your car. The sign just said, just don't have shit in there, and they won't break in. The sign literally said they only break into cars with things in them, and I was like, I already pulled up. I can't go home and take my stuff. This is funny as shit. And then past that,
before you finish. Who was the day that you immediately thought?
Huh?
Who was the day that you immediately thought that would break into the car? Who you think the skating rink was talking about?
Oh, well, some dudes outside.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Not the people in the skating rink gonna, mug your car. I'm not. I'm sure people pull up and just go, that's a lot in that car. So anyway, we go in. After I pass the first door, we pay to get in.
Right.
Then there's a fucking metal scanner, So we go, I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, that's only here because someone got shot. Maybe not recently, but
it went down at some point.
So I was like, fuck. And I've been through tons of them. So I'm not. One of the girls we went with, that was her first time ever going through a metal detector. I could not believe it.
What did she say?
She was like, that was my first time. I was like, what? I was like, what? I mean, I've been through so many government buildings. I've been through so many, I've done it plenty of times.
Right.
To take the belt off.
Right.
Phone.
They make you do that in there?
No, not this one. It wasn't that powerful.
Okay,
it was like, checking for obvious.
Oh, my God.
So we get our stuff back. We go sit. And the whole experience was great.
After you got in, it was cool. Okay.
No one really it was really chill.
Okay.
Because you've always told me I'm chill.
Yeah.
So I feel like no one's like,
we gave Sean the honorary black card a while ago. So he's honorary black.
He put the aura around me. I guess it still works. People are like, oh no, he's. So as we were skating, these little fuckers, man, though, little kids will like. So here's me, right? I'm going. Little kids will be like, they'll skate in front of you and go, what? It's like they're trying to make you fall over. I ate shit on that floor. I ate shit like 3 times. I fell.
Okay.
I hate it, man. Or the kid will try to, because they're leaving the rink.
Okay.
They'll just go completely perpendicular to all traffic. And you're just like, you're looking at her and you're like, I can't move. I'm new. I can't skate around you. I'm not that good yet. So we look at each other for 5 seconds as we both converge. And then I wipe out.
Yep.
And then I'm like, son of a bitch.
So that tells me. Well, go ahead, because you're not done.
Oh, but the whole thing was great. I mean, everyone was nice.
Okay.
I even talked to a couple people. They're just really nice,
How many other white people did you see in the building?
Well, I thought it was the one guy. There was one old white guy and his wife, cute couple, and then there's a group, a family of Latin America. That was it.
Okay. So okay.
I'm used to that. And
then
Atlanta.
when you got to the car, was there anything special?
Oh man, yeah. When I left, so we were wrapping up. We're like, my back hurts. I'm tired. I want to leave. Let's go. Let's go home.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's leaving to go to their cars. I go to mine. There's a car parked right next to mine. All doors open. Yeah. They're just kind of sitting. And I think I'm they're just hanging out. They're
not yet. They're just hanging out.
So as I get into my car, I start it. I put all my shit away. I lock the door. No, I don't. I'm joking. So I get in. I'm just kind of getting ready. Car got to warm up.
Right.
Because it was still kind of cold. They're kind of just looking at me.
Yeah.
And then the one guy in front, not the guys next to us with the doors open, but the guy in front just
Was it some dreads? Did any of them have dreads?
No.
No one had dreads.
No, but he looked pretty fucking hood. He was just staring at me. And I'm just like, what? So anyway, I kind of pull back. And then I'm like, oh, someone's parked behind me. So then I kind of start pulling up. And the guys kind of get the message, and they shut the door, and I open my window. I'm like, hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. And that is when the guy, really started staring at me. He was just like this. I'm like, I said thanks. I'm like, hey.
Get your ass out.
I was like, thank you.
They said, well, if you don't get your ass to Roswell.
I wanted to be nice. I was like, oh, that didn't, I didn't tell them to move, but they were like, they got the message. They were like, oh, let's shut the door so he can get out. And I was like, I appreciate it. And he goes, yeah, man. So he was nice about it. But the one dude in front, that guy looked like he wanted to pull me out of the car. I'm just like, what?
Okay. Let me let you know what was about to happen.
They would steal my car. That's what I figured. I was like, why is one car next to me, all doors open, and then that guy looking at me?
Okay, so, and it's not funny. I mean, it's kind of funny.
It's funny now because I'm fine.
Yeah,
but at the time, man, I would have really not liked my car stolen. So.
Yeah, but that's my point. Okay, so in Georgia, it's easy. It's really easy to go from $100,000, $400,000 house, $1 million house back down to the hood.
Oh, in 1 minute.
It's like that. It's easy. So we learned that when we moved from North Carolina. The first time we moved down from North Carolina, we stayed on the west side where we were doing the whole route and all that stuff. And you see how hood that was. But that was the first time we moved down to Georgia. I heard, yup. So I'm like,
do you want something from your car?
No, I want something from my car. Hey, bro, I need to go to the store. Can you ride me up to the store right quick? I'm like, who the hell are you?
Dude, you're going to get in my back seat and then put a gun to my head, man. No.
But that's Georgia, though. Like, it's just, I think I like the idea that there are so many diverse pockets. I like that.
Yeah.
But if you slip up, oh, yeah, like down here, they've been doing something called sliding. Have you heard of that?
No.
Okay. Let me inform you. All right.
I have an idea, but tell me what it is.
For all of my Georgia listeners, especially the ladies.
This is a PSA.
Yes, especially the ladies. What they've been doing, and we saw it for the first time. We were going to church one morning at QT in Tucker.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's, again, nice area. It's $1 million house, $500 house, all that stuff. It's cool. We're riding. I'm filling up the tank. I'm a little bitch sometimes. I ain't going. I was like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got to. But I see the dudes. It's like a car, like you saw all the doors open. 4-door sedan. Look real regular. Don't like nothing going on. They pull up beside this lady that's in a Lexus. You know, when you fill up the Lexus, you got to go to the other side of the car because the gas tank on the other side.
That's mine too.
Right? The dude pulls up in the car, looking at the lady. She's looking everywhere else. She left her car open as we normally would.
Dude, no.
He goes to try to pull at the handle. He has enough time to pull at the driver's door. Then he pulls at the back passenger door, and she had it locked. So they drove off.
Yeah.
They circled out of the parking lot. And it's not funny, but that's what they do.
Yeah.
Circled around the parking lot, came back. It was another car. I saw him about to try it again on the next car. And I was like, yo.
Yeah. Like,
so they're sliding. And what they'll do is get the pocketbook. If you left the key in that car is gone.
Yeah. Just get it. No, I never do that. I put my key in my pocket, dude.
Yeah.
I get out.
So, ladies, fellas, others, whatever, please make sure you pay attention to what's going on, especially when you come to Georgia, because you think that it's all peaches and cream. Dude. Oh, they're going to get your ass.
Dude, even in Cumming, man, I wouldn't do that.
Coming, bro.
Yo, hillbillies will steal your car just as fast.
Are you serious?
Dude, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
enlighten me.
Think of like, so, you know, the hood in the city, right?
Right.
You far up north, or you're that far, like Clayton County? Mm-hmm. Bro, there's mad crime in Clayton County. Right? So think of like, there's a hood. It's just not the hood. It's just like fucking deep woods. Those dudes are crazy.
Okay.
They'll do crazy shit too, you know? It just depends where you are, you know? It depends, like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's like the culture of the area, but it might be, you know? If people are just used to... Because I feel like, you know what? I don't know. Does this correlate? Like, in the hood, you got a lot of dudes with nothing better to do with their time.
Yes.
They just fuck around.
Yes.
Same with North Georgia. They got nothing better to do with their time. Not all North Georgia. I'm just saying in those pockets. Mm-hmm. As if think of like a forest hood. You know?
Okay.
They got nothing better to do than kick rocks, go fuck with people, or go make meth with their friends, you know? Like, crazy shit. Anybody from work will tell you, it's trailer park meth, man. This trailer park guys have nothing better to do than just go fuck with shit.
Damn.
So it's the same thing, just not in the city.
That's an experience.
And Cumming didn't have any of that. That's why it was new to me when you said 1 minute down the street, mansion, another minute, just crack house. Like, that was new to me, because you don't find that in Cumming.
Well, see, down here, and we got some more stuff to talk about, I promise you.
You started to in Cumming.
Okay.
But that was when I grew up, no.
Okay. See, down here, the crazy thing is you have streets.
Yeah.
Like, of course, my street is a good street. And then you go over, then you might have a better street. And then you go over one more, it's crack.
Yeah.
So the only thing that's dividing the streets the houses are one street. Crackheads can walk anywhere. You know, you get a crack.
They are mobile.
Yeah, crackheads. Speaking of crackheads, I think we talked about crackheads before, but I love crackheads. You know what I'm saying?
This man.
Like, no, okay. So we talked about Tim. I just thought about it. He said crackheads are mobile, right? I bet you no crackhead has COVID. No crackhead has COVID.
Their system fights it off. Its system's so full of crack, it kills it on sight.
Exactly. We should all do.
All right. Mad Lucrative Podcast. There goes our deals. There goes our brands.
Yeah.
Out the window.
Don't do crack. Don't do crack. I'm just playing.
Crack is whack.
Crack
kids.
is whack. But
if you smoke weed,
But weed heads be like, it varies. It's
That's
not
true.
consistent.
It also depends on your system, your body.
But every crackhead I've seen has been like Diesel.
They're immune.
Yo, I told you about my cousin, right? My cousin, for y'all don't know, I love my cousin. We've even done the nickel test. Oh, this is great. Listen, if you have a crackhead cousin or a family member, do the nickel test. The nickel test is this. Go out, put a nickel on the top of a TV, on a dresser, on a table, whatever. Walk away.
Or quarter now, because inflation.
A quarter for inflation. Walk out of the room and see if it's there when you come back. If it's not, they're on cocaine. Hold on. Yo, shouts out for the cocaine. There you go.
Or just leave like they don't really do that nowadays. You don't have like stereos anymore. You don't have boom boxes and shit.
Nah,
you don't have DVD players anymore.
Nah.
So like,
and if you still have iPhone, we'll be like, oh,
yeah, you'll know. Yeah.
Bring me my phone.
It's,
I see it walking. It's in your pocket.
It's too important.
Yeah.
But like, man, I've seen DVD players snatched. Back when you could jerry out car radios. Yeah. I've seen so many of my friends having like a Toyota Corolla with no radio.
Oh my God! Hold up, no, we can't skate past that either.
What?
So it's something I learned last year. I heard my white friends, i.e. Sean and some others, say, "Yo, that's Jerry. What'd you say, jerry rig?"
Oh, jerry rig, yeah.
I was like, "What is
like
jerry rig?
Rig something up out of nothing, like MacGyver."
Yeah.
Like, oh, you MacGyvered it. We say that too, but jerry rig, yeah.
I was like, so y'all ain't never said nigga rig?
No, of course. I have not said that. Why would I say that?
Because that's what it is. It's the same thing.
If his name's Jerry, this is Jerry Rick.
I was like, Jerry? No, I know nigga. But anyway.
It's censored. It's censored for white people.
Okay, it's censored. So that's the
Jerry
censored.
Rick,
okay,
yeah.
We'll go with that.
But I never even knew it meant that. You were the first person I heard to say that. Well, no, I've heard people say that.
Okay.
But in the context of like, but like
okay.
Jerry Rig, for me, it's just anything.
That's the same thing.
Jerry Rig doesn't mean it's half-assed either. It's just like, wow, you really like took nothing and made that shit work. You jerry rigged that shit.
It's the exact same thing.
Well, then yeah, it's the same thing.
So Jerry for the white, nigga for the black. Nah, okay. Anyway, we having too much fun. All right, so we talked about our skate rink party. It's so much random stuff that's been happening.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch into our politic bag too much. There might be a Patreon situation. But the marketing of food and inflation and debt, like we touched it for a little bit. Like we were just talking off camera, but
yeah, it's good to group them all together now that I think about it.
Yeah, okay. We got a lot of people that's been in here and getting their pandemic fat weight on.
Oh, dude.
Matter of fact, I seen some babes, some hot little things out here.
Hey, weight looks good on some people, you know?
Well, no, the thing is, I've seen like some of these women, they done took advantage of the pandemic. They came out like die out, like voila, look at me. I'm like, oh, okay, you been working.
Dude, some dudes like what was that Batman movie where he just trains in the jail cell for like a year? Some guys came out ripped.
Yeah,
man.
Some people took advantage of it, but I'm trying to figure out now. Okay, since the mask mandates are being lifted, which we knew, voila, voila. We knew.
Well, they're doing it because they want their polls to go back up.
Exactly. We already know
the polls are going down, so they're like, maybe if we make the people happy, they'll vote for us again.
Okay. Along with that, so if we know that there are certain trends that happen between elections, and that happen between what we got now, Kemp and whoever.
Oh gosh, yeah, Brian Kemp and who else is actually? I don't know.
Something. Stacey Abrams is voting.
Oh, she's going again?
She's going again.
Damn.
But I don't know if it's for the same position. But what I mean by this is this. If we know that politics are involved with food, just think about that. That don't even, like, who I vote for can depend on how I eat.
Really?
Think about it.
Oh, well, yeah.
In this in the smallest form. Like, think about
if I could, gas. Who I vote for really, because it's policy,
right?
Is you like you were saying when you said this so many pods ago, like you can't vote based off like, oh, I didn't like the guy, oh, I don't really like her, she's kind of mean. Like, dude, if she got the best policy, I'm gonna vote. I don't care if they're an asshole, What's gonna not? Shit, man. Gas at my house now. It $3.95. It is about to hit $4. And some of the shells. Yeah, I'm like, dude. California, you said it was 7 something. It's over $7.
Well, the thing is, like, okay, if we know, okay, and this is what I mean. What we say, read the policies that the people are trying to present that's running. If you read in the policy and it says something like, I'm going to give more money to lower income houses, or I'm going to give more money to XYZ, where the money going to come from?
Yeah. Just
answer me that. Where's it going to come from?
The BBB, Build Back Better shit.
Yeah.
Dude, read that.
Where is it coming from?
It's going to suck us dry. Pause. In terms of our wallet. Like, I mean, look, it's already doing it. My wallet. No, not even in a good way.
Okay. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. But okay. So I'm like, okay, let's just forecast this thing, right? Let's say right now gas is a median $4. Median $4. Gas is $4 now. Let's say it goes up to let's say $5. Go up a whole $1. Yeah. Right?
By next year.
Right, by next year.
If it doesn't.
All right, so if the gas goes up $1 and we're at $5 a gallon.
I'm gonna ride a bike to work.
What does that mean for all the other areas in the life expense area?
Yeah. People because I mean, I think this might be a national average. The poorer the person, usually the more they have to work, the more hours they try to get, the more gas they have to use. You are inadvertently the rich guy. Does he need gas to get anywhere? Does he really got to go somewhere?
He got it. Well, not
he does,
gotta,
but he probably goes somewhere 3 times a week. You know,
well, like
depending on his budget can hack it.
Well, like we said last week, if you look at the rich people, and I'm gonna pull that slide up in a minute because I thought it was interesting. But if we look at the people that we consider rich or well off,
oh gosh, yeah,
right? They don't even know. They probably lost touch of how much a gallon cost 10 years ago.
You saw that little I don't know if it was a show or if it was something. They asked this senator, they're like, how much do you think milk costs? He's like, $17? They don't know. I told you, once you reach a certain level of office or money amount, you're not human. You don't care. Milk is already in your fridge. Someone went and got that from the store and they you have a maid or some shit.
Well, okay, and this is something I posted. Now I just pulled the slide up. I want to get your take on this, right? So they said level of wealth by net worth, right?
Oh boy.
Level of worth by net worth, and I was like, oh, I'm broke as hell if that's the case. Like, okay, so it says 0 to 500,000 net, and okay, let's break this down too. Yeah. Net worth is not necessarily money that you have in your account. It's just what you own, your assets, right? Mm-hmm. Assets over what you owe on like bills or liens or
like
loans.
Usually the net worth is under what someone has. Sometimes it's over, actually. It depends.
Right. Okay, so now it says levels of wealth by net worth. Poor, 0 to 500,000. Think about that. Yeah. Right?
I believe it.
0.
That's what they think.
To 500,000. That's poor. That's poor for middle class. 500,000 to 2 million. Middle class.
That's what I've been saying. When the middle class is shrinking, that's what I mean. There is no middle class. They say that. That's not true, dude. That's rich. I'm sorry. Once you hit above like a mil, just one, to me you're like, oh, you haven't made it. There's a lot of people where 1 mil can't cover all the stuff they want to do, even a fraction. Because they got to put that back all in their businesses. And like you said, we calculated how much a coffee shop would make. Mm-hmm. You'd make $1 million in a year, but all of that goes to all of the material, infrastructure, the hiring, the wages. You're going to lose all of it. At the end of the year, you'll make what?
On $1 million? Yeah. If you own the shop. Okay, if you own the shop, matter of fact, let's do some numbers, right? Let's do some numbers. Y'all know, listen.
This is educational.
Y'all like numbers? Listen. Voila, they like numbers.
They're so responsive.
The audience never disagrees with us. They're just awesome.
They're on it. They get it.
All right, so let's say you make $1 million in our context, a coffee shop, right? Because we're looking at opening a coffee shop. Voila.
It's gonna be cool.
I've been trying to hold it in, but I was like, whatever.
Dude, you can play your own beats too in the coffee shop.
Exactly, I plan on
That is so cool. Think about that.
All right, so let's do this. Say $1 million. The coffee shop makes $1 million for the year, and let's say off the top, expenses, taxes, salaries takes it down to 700,000. So you take away 700,000. All right, that leaves. Oh no. Oh, I'm messing up. Y'all bear with me.
Math takes time. It takes precise calculations. Oftentimes guessing and estimating.
Yeah. All right, so we take away 700,000, at least 300,000. All right. Now let's add up marketing budgets.
Yeah, you gotta
because you gotta market, you gotta advertise the business so people know that it's there. You're gonna have a business with product and it's just not gonna go nowhere. So let's say your marketing budget is another 100,000, right? And that's doing billboard, that's doing TV.
That's pretty modest too.
Right, modest. 100,000. It's gonna take us down 200,000.
Especially when you look at big companies, but dude, half their budget goes to marketing.
Now let's also add up stuff fuck up. You got water heaters, you got a leak over here, you got a customer that came over here. You put the shop in the hood, you got somebody that broke into it, so you got to fix the glass, windows,
furniture, dude.
Furniture.
You got to furnish it, make it look nice.
You got a random person that just want to throw whatever on you. So let's take away another
AC, heat.
Take away another 150 for that. Just expenses, right? That means on $1 million, your salary is $50,000.
Which is, I believe, poor.
On $1 million for a coffee shop, and that's modest. That's not buying into a franchise. That's not buying into something that's already existing. Like,
and I'd say that's pretty good for a cell phone business, you know, 50,000 shit. That's, you know.
But now let's add up the hours.
Damn, yeah. How much you gonna work?
All right. Say if you're the business owner, you work on average. Every business owner is gonna work about 80 hours a week.
Yeah.
You're gonna it's not gonna be 40 hours, right? So you divide that. Let's see, 50,000.
Oh my God, 50,000 with 80 hours a week.
Yo, okay, let's do 50,000 divided by 12 first.
Isn't it like 25,000? That's all you make every year.
Divided by 12, so that's about $4,166 a month.
Yeah,
a month. And then you want to divide that again by, you said 80 hours a week. So it's what's that? 80, 160.
That's like minimum wage.
And that's what I'm getting to.
Oh my gosh.
So you're looking at roughly $13.02.
That's literally the starting pay at Target.
$13.02 is what you'll probably make on your first year of business at a coffee shop until you start getting your rapport with the community. Yeah, because at some point you will pick up and it grows. But if you don't put the time in, you're gonna be stuck working for your own business, making $13.02.
And let's be honest. I've seen so many businesses crash because everyone, they get hired for 2 weeks, they say fuck you and they leave, they quit. So staff shortages only increasing your time there.
Yep.
You know, your patience gone. I'm sure. You've known way more business owners than I have, and even the ones I know tell me the same story.
Because you look at again with the math, and I should just know some of this stuff. It should just be muscle memory. But in a week's worth of time, 7 days, you only get 168 hours for the week.
Yeah.
And you just worked 80 of those. You're going to have to sleep for at least a couple hours.
Yeah, we didn't account for downtime.
Yeah, so I think what I love for people to do is actually forecast for everything to go right, everything to go wrong, and be able to offset for the middle ground. Yeah. Because if you have the perfect equation for let's say you decide you're gonna make, let's say, $85,000 a month.
Damn.
Right? You say you're gonna make $85,000 a month. You gotta account for everything in between. Like, that's not even paying for your own house bills.
Oh, we didn't even gas. By the way, back to what we were talking about, gas, food for yourself too. Yeah, groceries. That's what I'm saying. Especially if you got kids.
Exactly.
Which do they you probably know. Is there any kind of, I'm a father, I have a family, what can you do for my business to keep it afloat, to keep my family eating, because I don't make enough to, because what you said, $13.50?
No,
that's
not $13.02.
That's enough to feed yourself.
$13.02.
But with a family, that's not a living wage.
It's not.
So do they have any programs? What do you do?
The programs that exist right now is not pro-family. And that's not from a black or a white standpoint. It just is what it is. They got, like when we were in our broke status, we were dumb broke. Like, dookie shit broke. There it is. I had to say one.
Dookie shit.
Dookie shit. We were dookie shit broke. We had to do, it was a program called WIC, right?
Oh, I worked at Kroger. I used to sell people WIC products all the time.
We were on WIC for, I'm going to say, the first year and a half of the oldest being born. But the way some of the wording works is the dad, first they want to know what's the tax return. Mm-hmm. What kind of money have you made? If you made, I think, $20,000 or something like that, it was like, oh yeah, you make too much. $20,000,
dude.
So then I said, all right, so if the dad don't stay in the house, right? The woman has to lie and be like, yeah, the dad don't stay in the house.
That's what's fucked up, too. You were telling me about this like a month ago.
Yeah.
It's like they don't want him there to the point where it destabilizes the family.
Exactly.
Like,
so if you say that the dad does not stay in the house, okay, cool. What you need? I'm going to give you $500 a month in groceries.
Gosh.
And that's how you're able to get the extra money. But if the dad stays in the house, it's like, well, no, what is he doing?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, well, if you make $20,000, you can pay at least $100 a month in child support. So think about that. Like, think about the back and forth. That's why I've been preaching for the longest, yo. I'm not a money hungry person, but you got to get some money, like, to be comfortable.
Money goes with success, kind of, sometimes, not all the time, but money will definitely make your success more reachable.
Right.
So being success hungry, you kind of have to at the same time be money hungry.
Well, the thing is, it's about being stable too. Yeah. Like, I know a lot of people that listen to the pod are artists, musicians.
And you need a certain amount to be stable.
You got to. Like, even think about the pod, right? I think we talked about it before. Just on marketing on a small, minute level. Yeah. We're looking at $250, $300 a month, right? That's small. That's cheap.
Tiny, but still, you need it.
$200-$300 a month. Let's say, okay, let's say, like, on average, my joint be like $350, right? So let's add it up. And this is what I wanted y'all to see. Y'all, if we putting all the numbers out there today, I want y'all to see everything. All right. So if you pay $350 a month, and this $350 is for, like, what is it? AI, not AI. What is it called? VA, virtual assistant.
Oh yeah.
VA, whatever. Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm not the best speller, but so VA, you're looking at the marketing person to just make sure we SEO every week, so we got traffic coming to the site. $350 a month, right? You do that times 12. That's $4,200 for the year. How is it possible for you to grow a business if you're not making that's paying $4,200 with making zero?
Yeah.
Think about that.
Did we even mention the marketing? So you even make less than 13.
Yeah.
13.
No, we mentioned marketing.
Okay,
we mentioned
I was gonna say, I'm like, dude.
So if you got to pay $4,200 a year, and you only made, let's say, a minimum wage job is what, $13 an hour?
About, like, some have increased to 15.
Okay.
But you still got some that are like $7.25, man.
Okay.
That's where I started at, but it was years ago.
So you're looking at $15 an hour. That's $1,200 a month. Yeah. Right? Yeah, 80 hours a week. Yeah. So no, 40 hours a week. So 80 hours a month.
Wait, 15? No, it's more than that, right?
Is it 4? Hold on. Oh, okay. Look, I like to be accurate. I'm gonna be accurate.
This is why we need someone doing math.
We're gonna be accurate. So every 2 weeks, that's 80 hours, right?
Yeah.
So 80 hours. All right. We're looking at
1,200.
1,200 every 2 weeks.
Okay.
2,400.
Oh, 2 weeks, yeah.
And then you tax it.
Shit, man, I forgot about tax, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna take the taxes out. So then you tax it. So you're looking at $900. Right? Looking at $1,800 a month. How is it possible? How are you gonna grow a business? You're gonna grow a business by doing something different to create income. Yeah. To put more money into your shit to grow it, And then at some point it'll be like right now they just I gotta give us a clap because we've done a good job. We just monetized for the first time this week.
Woo!
Huh?
That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah. After what? This is 30 whatever episode.
36, I think.
It's 36.
Yeah.
So after 35 episodes in, and I think 14,000 hours watched and
Probably
1,000 subscribers, we're finally able to monetize. But that's my point. It took from June last year to now for us to even get to the point where they say, okay, I accept that you're available. You
are something that we could put ads on.
Yeah, you can finally monetize
your
now.
worth. To me, that's kind of the pure capitalism working there. Even though we do not live in a pure capitalistic society. It's so corrupt and fettered. It's messed with, right?
Right.
As we know. But like the whole thing, like if you don't have something new or interesting or different, your business might not. But if it fails, you're like, well, yeah. Mm-hmm. If I open a coffee shop that isn't, I don't have my special bean. I don't have pastries that you want to come get. I don't have a drive-through.
Right.
I don't have stuff that entices folks to come and eat here or drink here. No one's gonna come. That's just pure capitalism. Then you're not gonna get patrons.
Well, even in that, like you're not gonna be able to keep your doors open.
No.
Like,
you won't get enough money
possible.
for it. Yeah,
it's
not possible. You can't just be there forever and not get any business. You'll be evicted from the space.
It's one of those gurus. It may have been Virgin Mobile owner. What's his name?
I don't know.
I can't think of it right now.
I'm sure he's big though. Virgin Mobile.
Super big. Bronson.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Richard Bronson.
I've heard the name.
Him and other people have said the same thing. If you're not growing in business, you're dying.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as staying still.
You should have a constant growth.
You have to. Even if it's 1% or 0.5% growth, you have to grow. Because without that, at a standstill, you're going to stand still and then start going back down.
Yeah. Like you said, even if it's like a 0.00% one, it's still growth. You're still going somewhere.
Right. It's still going up in some level. But yeah, I feel like we unpacked that good enough. I don't feel like we dug too much. But at the end of the day, go get money. Oh,
yeah. Go get money and don't eat cereal.
I want to finish
about that.
I want to finish telling them about the net worth, wealth by net worth. It's just funny to me because I think for so many years we've seen 50,000, 75,000 as a good salary.
Yeah.
To us, it's a good salary, but it's trash. Like
our parents' generation, that was like, whoa, not the peak, but that was definitely like, I'm doing good for myself.
Exactly.
I can take maybe 2-3 vacations a year.
Now, I'm gonna keep going. I'll finish at truly rich. Let's finish at truly rich. All right. Middle upper class is 2 million to 4 million. Upper middle class. All right. Comfortable. 4 million to 10 million.
This is like what you have in the bank or your wage?
Your net worth.
Okay.
4 million to 10 million. I mean, that makes sense, but because that means if you're able to get or if you ever get in a pickle, you have assets that you could sell.
Yeah.
So you'll be good no matter what.
Even if you go into debt, you're still worth so. Like, what was it? Netflix is like in debt constantly, but they're worth so much that they kind of. People could still buy Netflix if they want, even though they have like millions and millions in debt.
Exactly. Wealthy, 10 to 30 million.
Jesus.
Lesser rich, 30 million to 80 million.
Lesser demigod, 400
comfortable rich, 80 million to 1. I can't. It's right here. I can't make it up.
I would say that's comfortable.
Comfortable rich, 80 million to 150 million. Then rich, 150 to 200 million, and it keeps going up to. Truly rich, seriously rich, filthy rich, super rich is 2 billion.
You know who made this?
I don't know.
Rich person.
Shouts out to the money!
This was made by the same senator who's like, no, I'm with you guys. Eat the rich. Like, bitch, you are rich.
You are the rich.
You are the one. Like, what are you talking about? No.
But yeah, at the end of the day, please go get money and do good things. Whatever, I can't keep going with that. Our music store run, I think
that was cool. It was an interesting experience for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I loved it. I love going to new stores. I feel like a kid sometimes. I go to a new store. I'm just like, whoa, because I've been to a music store before. Mm-hmm. I've been to like Criminal Records in Alpharetta.
Criminal Records. What's
Yeah.
that?
Oh no, Criminal Records is in Little Fives. I meant
Oh, you talking about the record store?
What's the
like
one in
actual
Alpharetta?
record store.
yeah.
I didn't know it was one in Alpharetta.
Yeah, it's oh man, I feel so bad now.
In downtown Alpharetta?
Yeah, downtown Alpharetta.
I don't know.
You look it up. Yeah, Criminal Records is in Atlanta though. It's Little Fives. It's pretty cool though too.
I don't even know if you know what? I do remember Criminal Records. It used to be.
Well, is it still there? I hope it's still there. I haven't been in a while.
I think that one used to be Earwax.
Really?
I think what it used to be. We used to sell music. When I stayed in North Carolina, we were with the group. We would pack my keyboard up, have the drummer. We would rent a 15-passenger van because I worked at Enterprise before they fired me, and pack it up, and we'll come down here and perform at the one in the Little Five. It was actually two over there.
Okay.
There was one on the popping side of Little Five, and then the other side of Glenwood Little Five, like this up the street.
Did you perform in that little square?
Yes.
Oh, I've watched the show in that square. Yeah.
Yo, we used to, and we made good money. Like, we'll come down here broke. Like, we spent all our money on CDs. Come down, pack up, unpack, like, little speakers and stuff.
Yeah.
Perform, and, like, I hope it's some footage somewhere flying around.
Gotta
like,
be. Someone's got it.
But, bro, I had fun. That was cool back then.
Yeah.
But the music store we went to, I'm not going to say it because they're not sponsoring nothing right now. But we used to go in there and be in there for hours playing and gigging in the music store.
That's cool.
Like, they used to have drum concerts back in the day.
Dang.
Well, competitions back in the day.
We just drum off. Yeah, that's sick.
It was cool. I can't remember what oh, yeah, it was Record Store Alpharetta.
It's on the tip of my tongue, and I do not know what it's called. I just said it the other day. Yeah, it should be like right in the middle of it. We pass it all the time. I'm just brain farting.
It is called Comeback Vinyl.
Comeback Vinyl, yeah, Comeback Vinyl, man. It's great. It's so cool. It's like this little record store. Every time I go in, the staff is they're just so nice.
Okay.
They know everything.
Sweet.
Yeah, I've never not found something.
Well, I've not found a lot. Like, I just y'all must need to do better with this.
Yeah.
But we ain't got too much going on this week.
What was the music store we went to? What was it called?
I'm not.
Oh, you won't?
I'm not.
No. Okay. Well, we went
it was
to
Guitar Center. It was Guitar
a
Center.
music. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, everyone knows Guitar Center.
Well, the thing is, I want to be informed in every step of the way, like as far as podding,
Yeah.
equipment. I want to know everything I need to know so I can, in return, show somebody else, okay, you need to use this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my brain is. But I brought my friend to the music store for the first time. I was like, yo, look at this keyboard, this bass, whatever.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I had
It's
a
a
good
different
time.
experience if you go with the musician.
Yeah.
Versus.
I learned something.
Yeah. Like, I challenge you, go to the music store in your area and just walk around for a little bit. I think it does something for my mental. It gets me in a good vibe. Like,
Does it really? That's cool.
It does. Even
Okay.
if I'm not buying nothing for the day, 'cause I'm not buying nothing. But yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
Get your hands on the keyboards, get your hands on guitars and all that stuff. Sean's gonna learn how to play guitar.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna learn guitar. No, I will. I will learn how to play guitar. Like, it'd be cool. It'd be fun. I've always wanted to play an instrument, like, for me, you know, so I can
Why?
always just play music. Like, I genuinely like music, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't want to be but the guy by the campfire playing Wonderwall for everybody, just because that's what they always do.
Okay. See, and now we ain't even gonna go there.
No, I don't want to be that guy.
What is the campfire and?
Oh, for white people?
Yes.
I don't know.
People?
There's always some dude. I didn't go to a big college. I didn't have a campus, right?
Right.
But I've heard, and all the stories is every time there's like a house party, frat party, there's always some room. It's real chill, girls everywhere. And one guy's like, Wonder, you know, he's singing, he's just playing he's playing a C, right, or some like basic guitar riff that he's learned for years just to get bitches, right? So he's just in his room.
And that's what I'm about to say.
Always happens. That's why I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to learn it. I want to just be able to play music that I love. Like, I'm gonna learn my favorite songs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just go play something. You know? Yeah.
That's interesting. Cause for black folk, we want to play the drums.
I want to learn the drums too. It's cool, dude. It's
mostly
powerful.
Drums. Yeah, I think.
You're like, you can beat on shit, dude. It's awesome. But I feel like I have no talent in drums though. because I have horrible like rhythmic coordination in my head. I feel like that's why guitar would be better. It's just my hands, but drum it's like feet, hands. You gotta like be able to know when to hit what.
What is it? Ambidextrous? Is that what it's called?
Ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah, it's both hands. Yeah, I'm right-handed, but I can do a lot with my left hand.
Okay.
So
I don't know. I think I've enjoyed on a deeper level when it comes to music, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see where I could date it back. Maybe 3rd grade or 4th grade. Maybe 4th grade. I remember my mom got me this Casio keyboard. Like it was like it was this big. It was like real little. I remember it. The keys were like really short, and I played that damn keyboard all the time. Like that was my joint. I was like, when I get home from school, I'm gonna play keyboard.
That's
4th
cool.
grade, right? So I remember, I think it was something clicked mentally, and I started thinking of music in a deeper sense. Like, what was it? Was it Gap Band? You don't know who Gap Band is. I'll play some music for you. But Gap Band, of course, Rick James.
Yeah.
And Prince.
Of course.
And it's a group called Mars Day and the Time.
Mm.
All of those groups together built my ear to... I listen to music in different contexts.
Yeah.
So I would think of, like, if I listen to Purple Rain,
yeah,
for instance. Of course, you hear the guitar playing. You hear the strings strumming and all that stuff. But then you start to think of the depth, and you'd be like, okay, well, why is the guitar so much louder? Like, and of course, later on in life, I was like, oh, it's sitting. Engineers say it's sitting in the front. They say, okay, you want to sit the vocals in the front, have everything else sit in the front, give the bass bottom and EQ it. Like it's real nerd shit. Like, but it just started clicking, and this is like elementary and middle school.
That's cool.
I just
That's
love
when
it.
you got to learn it, you know.
Do you think,
get like all the prodigies learn it when they're so young?
Do you think that's still going to exist in the internet kids?
I was literally just thinking about that to myself because, like, I grew up with video games, right? I fucking love video games. But I also grew up with, like, my sister played guitar. I always loved listening to guitar, Jimi Hendrix, because all Dad's old records, I grew up listening to all that shit. Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd. I listened to all that old music, you know? So I definitely grew up with it around me. But no, I wasn't doing it. I had a piano as a kid, but I just played like Star Wars on it. I knew how to do Star Wars on the piano. I knew how to do like I probably learned chopsticks, you know, what every kid learns, right?
Yeah.
But I just kind of I didn't do it all the time because I had like other shit to like consume my time with. I love movies. I love media. I love games. Like I wanted to make games as a kid. I wanted to get into like studios and shit. And
I was a Ninja Turtle.
Right.
I was a kid.
But I do say it takes so much of kids' time. Like as a parent, if I have kids, I'm definitely gonna like, you gotta limit that shit. You guys are good about it.
Limit what part?
Like, don't let them spend all their time, because I love video games, right?
Right.
And I didn't grow up to become like a video game artist or nothing. So theoretically, I kind of like wasted my time.
Okay.
Wasted my creative energy on something that I wasn't gonna build with or do. I think every parent, not that you should, you know, don't let them never play it or don't let them never watch movies. Movies are so important, dude. It's so cool to watch a movie. It gets your imagination going. That's what breeds creativity. Right. Is watching something that you get to download in your brain and it stems more stuff. It like grows a tree, you know, and the tree of ideas.
Right.
So that's what video games did to me. I think that's like, I kind of like raised myself, right? I'm not like my parents at all.
No.
So movies and video games kind of like installed my personality for me, you know? Like I learned from the stuff I watched, which is what, dude, you gotta be careful what your kids watch, man. You gotta be so careful, dude. Because as a 20-year-old, I can discern, oh, that's stupid. That's dumb. No one actually acts like that. That's horrible to treat someone that way.
Right.
But when you're 13 or 15, you're like, man, oh yeah, I want to be cool like this, or I want to take no shit like this character. You're gonna grow up and be an asshole, dude.
Speaking of assholes, and I wasn't even gonna touch it this pod, but I watched the full episode of Euphoria.
Oh yeah, damn,
dude.
Yeah.
When I tell you that was like. Okay, so you know I love the killing shit. Like, well, I don't kill, but I love
Yeah, crazy shit.
Yeah, like
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw, The
Snowfall.
Ring. Yeah, all that just Snowfall. I like this stuff, but in the context that Euphoria did it, I was like, this is a little like it was.
It like roots for
It was disturbing.
Yeah.
For me, like,
is it the light that they put it in? Like you watch Snowfall, you know, man, this is bad shit. You watch Breaking Bad, you're like, dude, these situations they get in, oh my god, I'm miles away from this ever happening to me,
right?
Because I'm a stable person, right? But Euphoria, it's like, no, this is how it is. This is normal. It's like, what the shit?
But even in that, with Euphoria, it showed, it was too many images that show, okay, this is how I'm gonna get coked up. And then after I get coked up, this is how I'm going to hide it. Or you got to do a piss. Like the first episode, this is how you cheat on a piss test. So I'm just like, wait.
Yeah, is this educational or is this a story? Yeah.
Yeah, like, what are you teaching kids? And then they showed like the girl that was getting, she wasn't get raped. It was something. It was just a lot of disgusting shit.
Just
that was just like, yo,
shit. Yeah.
I said, yo, I would never let my kids watch. If I could petition it, I would. And I think they got renewed for another season.
Of course they do. The watch time is astronomical, I'm sure. Everyone's watching it. Everyone's talking about it.
I wonder if people are, okay, and that's the other disturbing part. How many clowns are out here watching it, wishing that they get this type of experience?
Dude, I'm saying young girls, man. Like I used to be kind of like an acting teacher, but more I didn't really, I was more like the studio kind of hired me as like a co-teacher. I was like a fun babysitter basically.
Okay.
But I love these kids. Now, that was a long time ago. They're like grown up and kids grow fast, dude. So they're already like young teens now. And I see on their story, because we all follow each other.
Okay.
I see on their story like Euphoria shit. And I'm not their dad. I'm not gonna be like, don't, I'm whatever. I'm not, But I was like in my head, I'm like, dude, don't watch this shit. And they're like, Rebecca totally grilled this person in this episode. Go get him. I'm just like, this is so toxic. I'm like, you should not be rooting for this shit.
Well, the thing is,
because you're too young. Like I said, we're old.
Right.
We can watch it and we're like, all right, this is dumb bitches doing crazy abusive shit to people.
But it's still disturbing though.
I can't stomach it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I watched the first episode and I was just like, all right, I'm done. I only watched it so I could talk about it on the pod. But I was just like, yo, like the dude had dad have sex with the girl and he met up and she was like, yeah, I'm 18. And he's like, okay, well, that's great. She's on like 16.
Yeah.
And he's just pounding away, and then she goes. It's
Is that
bunch
graphic?
Of disgust.
It's that graphic.
Oh, you ain't seen the episode?
I haven't seen that episode. No, I've just seen scenes that are like really abusive in terms of like writing.
No,
I didn't know it got that. That's nasty,
bruh. They had a little kid like Skylar. No, yeah, about Skylar's age, selling coke in the freezer with some older dude, cause it's disgusting.
I get the show. I get it. They're like, how fucked up can we make this? I'm sure that goes through their head all the time. How honestly, like, appalling can we, because a lot of people watch it for shock.
Right.
They're like, oh my God, dude. Like, they watch it and they're just like, this stuff that happens is so insane that you want to watch the next episode. But for young teens watching that, they're downloading it. It's not good.
Nah, yo. It's a no-go for me, bro.
This ain't like your kid gets GTA, right? He plays Grand Theft Auto and he runs over people. It's clearly fake. It's clearly not instilling, homicidal rage in him. He's just like, oh man, I took out that dude. It's not.
This is a crash course on how to be a cokehead.
Yeah, this is like
how
to be fucked up for beginners. Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, like I said, me and Shamil looked at it, I was like, yo, like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
And they had like the girl, like the sisters in the bedroom. She was like, how do my boobs look? She's
like Squid Game, right?
Yeah.
I watched all of Squid Game. It's brutal, but it's known about that. It's not saying like, it's not a crash course on how to mass murder people. Right. It's just like, oh my God, the game that they're in. This is crazy. Right. The people are dying if they don't complete the games. Oh my God. But the dialogue and the characters are very mature and they're not they're a little crazy and the stuff they do may be a little insane, but not like this. It's just a different caliber. Like they wouldn't do disgusting, abusive shit like that.
Again, it's like it's a crash course.
It is. It's like how to.
Like the difference between a Euphoria and a Squid Game is polar opposites. Like Squid Game,
Yeah.
it's like The Ring. Like
Yeah, it's crazy and this dark world. Oh my god, like who could make this contest? But in Euphoria, it's like, nah, we're in high school. And here's how to do this.
This is
and
what
here's
you
how
do.
to hide this. Yeah, it's like, dude, what? Like, who is this for? I see. You know what? I see what you mean now. For adults, you're like, that's weird that they would explain that anyway.
Right.
But for kids, it's like,
right.
like
Because
what?
I mean, when we were kids, it's like you knew, like, okay, even in that, for one, when we did shit, we would try to hide it. Like, we wouldn't try to post it.
No.
Why you want to post doing XYZ? Like,
No.
or even if you was like, if we had sex for the first time, oh, you did it nasty. Oh, you did the nasty.
I see where you're going with this. You didn't relish in the bad thing that you did. You were ashamed and you wanted to hide it. But
Right.
nowadays, it's like a flip. Euphoria is like, nah, yeah, yeah, you did that bad thing. Do more of it. It's like,
Yeah, like-
why would you? I think every kid, not kid, but you got to grow up and do bad shit.
Right.
You got to do dumb shit and learn, oh, I shouldn't do that anymore. Like, you and me both have done dumb shit when we were younger. You have to.
Bruh,
Especially when you're
I
younger.
told you I spray painted Mike Was Here on the car. I spray painted Mike Was Here in red. And then the cop comes to the door and says,
I wonder
you got a son? Do you have a son named Mike? And I'm like, yeah. Well, his friends told me that they read it too. They read it like, but that's my point.
I would rat you too. I'd be like, they're gonna know it's Mike. It says Mike on it. I'd be like, you're dumb.
That's my point. So it's like, then we would try to hide it, even if it's you could not hide
No,
it.
you can't.
You can't hide it. But
Must have been another Mike.
yeah, like now, them kids like, yo, no, I did this. Look, ooh, I got, like, they got guns on Instagram. It's just like,
Bro.
you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
The
It
feds
is-
is watching.
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. It's like I don't know. I guess that's cool. Well, like the whole thing we've been saying, bad is good now and good is bad. Like, there's a big culture shift going on, and they're trying to just get kids whacked out, man.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. I mean, it's not hard to miss. All the new shows are fucking weird.
Yeah,
like
it
you said,
is.
it's like a how-to guide on how to be abusive and manic.
Yeah.
Just be nuts.
Everything bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry, you will not get our vote on Euphoria.
Like you said, if you're older and you want to watch it, sure. I just like, if that's your...
I'm gonna question you though.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, you like this show? Why? And if your answer isn't, yeah, because it's fucking nuts, dude. I just watch it for shock value. Then I guess that's fine. But if you're like, yeah, I love it. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I'm gonna question especially if it's a dude. If you're a dad,
Yeah.
right? Let's say that if you're a dad and you have girls.
Oh, I see what you mean. Because everyone I know who likes it is like my age. Like mainly it's girls. The show's mainly like, I feel like, I don't know a guy who's watched it.
If you're a dude and you watch this and you love it,
Yeah.
I'm a question.
Like, what are you
doing in your private time?
what do you do, man?
Like, dude, even I'll show you like the beginning of an episode, but like they showed the guy coming home, and the same dude that met the girl at the hotel,
Dude.
16-year-old at the hotel. She goes and gets into it with the son of the guy that just banged her out, and they just at the end of the show it shows a picture of the guy, the son, and the dad and the family. It's like just whole nice little perfect family in the picture. Exactly.
That's weird. It's like, how fucked up can we make this show?
Yeah, it's too much for me. I'm sorry.
Dude.
I can't do it.
No.
But we're ending on a bad
This reminds
note.
me, Shameless?
Yeah.
So Shameless, it's like, it shows you these people, right?
It's
but
not the same.
you know that they're doing fucked up dumb shit, right? But it's not like shock value. It's not like disgusting shit, and then you frame it as like
They show you everything.
Yeah.
You'll see it. You'll see it.
Like something in Shameless will happen, and you'll hear that it happened in the next scene. You won't
you
show
don't
it.
see everything on this one.
That's like, I think there's a limit how far you should go, dude. We all have brains, you know.
They show your girl ODing. They show the sister finding her. They show her getting back on drugs. Like it's weird.
That's tui much.
That's what I'm saying.
You got if you watch Euphoria, you got too much free time. You have too much emotional space.
Yeah, you do. Cause I can't. Like I said, it was so heavy for me. I was like, I gotta watch some comedy or some shit.
Yeah,
It's like,
I gotta go watch a Disney movie.
Yeah,
I feel better about myself.
It's too much, but
Dude.
at the end of the day, do y'all do y'all.
Yeah.
Be nasty if you want to. We got some housekeeping things to do. All right, we're still looking for some people to come do some behind the scenes work. We need cameraman. We need lighting.
Cameraman would be so sick.
That would be great.
That'd be so nice to get little, more intimate shots.
Yes.
Not like Euphoria though.
No. We don't even do Euphoria stuff over here. I mean, you might no. But anyway, we need a cameraman. We need people for that. We will show you the hashtag on the bottom, but we are still looking for people for Sound and Wave.
Mm-hmm.
We got a band coming later on. We had a band last week. It was pretty cool. Y'all will see it. But Sound and Wave, and I spelled it wrong too. See, I'm not a speller. I said instead of the and sign is supposed to be and, just spelled out.
And.
So it's Sound and A-N-D,
Oh,
Wave,
both. I mean, hey.
W-A-V.
Yeah.
So, y'all, please, if y'all want to be on the Sound and Wave platform, holla at us. We are looking to book you. We are in Georgia, so if you're not in Georgia, then
Sorry, unless you want to drive.
yeah, unless you want to drive, we might give you gas.
It's a cool trip. Atlanta's neat.
Yeah, but don't go to
Don't go to skating rinks. Skating rinks in the hood.
And then I think that's it. Oh, please. Okay, we never do this. We never beg y'all, but we're gonna beg you on this episode. Please subscribe and like the page.
Do it.
Cause why?
It helps.
I don't understand how it could be 3,000 people watching the show and then one person subscribe.
That's such a common thing nowadays. I've noticed.
Yeah, don't.
They've made I don't know what's the word, skippability, man. It's so easy to swipe nowadays. It's so easy to watch something, X out of it, swipe, and just go to another thing in a second,
Well, we need y'all to subscribe. So please subscribe. Matter of fact, we're going to give y'all a clap. We're going to give y'all a pep clap to subscribe.
This is
please.
for when you subscribe.
Now, if you don't subscribe and you want to be a boo-boo head,
It's the boo-boo buzzer.
boo-boo buzzer. But please subscribe, like our page, follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube and
Spotify, right?
Spotify.
Yeah.
And that's it for the books, man.
Cool.
See y'all next week. It's been real. Till
Peace.
next time. Peace.